Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about this amazing herb called Mother of Herb. I absolutely love it. It's one of my new favorite plants and my new friend in my garden. So I want to talk about how you can make a calming tea, both I guess medicinally as well as magically. But before we dive in, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca and witchcraft, magic, tarot and shadow work, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to know where to start your witchcraft practice but you just don't know where to begin and what to learn and how to pace yourself along the way, then take a look at my free masterclass called How to Start Your Witchcraft Practice. There's a link in the description field below this video. So Mother of Herb is also known as all herb. It is also known as Spanish thyme and Spanish sage. I think it's known by some other names as well. I just know it as Mother of Herb. That's what we call it, at least here where I live. It grows well in warm climates. It is native to more of the subtropical Asian region. So that's probably the reason why it works so well here. It doesn't like the cold weather, so you wouldn't want to get it growing anywhere where it's going to be exposed to frost or snow. It'll grow pretty much anywhere other than that though. It likes to either be in the shade or it be in the sun. It grows a bit like a weed actually, so it can take over. So you do have to have some control over it, or you can use it in hanging baskets. It's just absolutely beautiful. And although I have to say as a disclaimer, I can't give any medical advice or any of that because I'm not a certified medical person, it has been historically used for things like coughs and sore throats. So chewing the leaves can help with a sore throat. Probably could help with mouth ulcers as well, I'm guessing, or any sorts of infections, or it's also antiviral as well. So it's good for viruses. You could even try putting it on a cold sore, I guess, if it's good for viruses. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. It's been used for, I should say, bronchitis. It's been used for asthma. It's been used for stomach upsets like indigestion. It's known as a liver tonic and can help cleansing. So it's essentially a cleansing herb. And it's also great for calming and for sleep. I know a lot of people struggle with getting to sleep these days or staying asleep these days because there's just so much energetically, and that keeps us awake, and also the stresses of the world of life can often play havoc with our sleep. And different things work for different people. So this is one that I have found has worked for me. Now, I wouldn't say that it is going to work if you're under a high stress situation necessarily, but if you're the sort of person that does struggle with calming the mind before you go to bed at night, this is a really lovely herb to use to drink as a tea. If you want to use it magically for cleansing in general, or if you're wanting to have it as a herb that is going to be rid of any negative energies, you can use it the same way that you would use sage or rosemary. You could burn it that way. You could also infuse it in some hot water and strain it and use it as a floor wash or a room spray if you're wanting to cleanse your home and remove any icky or unhealthy energies. Great to spray in a room if somebody has actually been physically ill, or even if people have had any major stress or anything, because that is also going to lend energy and infuse the space with energy. You can use this as a spray to cleanse that space, or as I said at the beginning, you can also dry it out and burn it the same way you would rosemary or sage. The leaves do take a long time to dry out. It's a bit like a succulent. It's not a plant that needs to maybe only be watered maybe once a week or something. Don't overwater it. The leaves are quite big and they're a little bit furry. In fact, the whole plant is furry. But the part that you would use would be the leaves. You can use it in cooking too, as in any food that you'd use thyme or oregano in. A lot of people say it smells like oregano or tastes like oregano. For me personally, it's a little bit more like thyme, and the smell is more like thyme. I really love the smell of thyme, and I love the smell of this aromatic herb too. So we're going to make a tea with it, a magical tea. And when we're using our herbs for magic, we want to give the intention, put the intention across in our magic. So it's really just a case of grabbing as much of the herb as you want. Now you could use up to 2 leaves if you want to. 1 or 2 leaves. I'd say 2 is probably going to be a good amount to use if you can tolerate the herb too. Not everybody can tolerate all herbs either, so always go easy when you're first using a herb. And of course, if you've got any allergies or anything like that, you know what to do. Use maybe 1 or 2 of the leaves and just chop them up. I've got some chopped ones here in this cup. And you can either put them in a little strainer that you can pop in your cup, like I usually fill one of these up, or you can stick it in a teapot. Some people don't even chop the leaves up, they'll just grab the leaves and actually stick them in the cup. I prefer to chop them up because I think it actually, lends to a faster infusion if you actually chop the herb up. And you're getting more of a sense of the smell too while you're chopping it up, and the aroma of the plant is very, very calming, and you're already starting that energy. So after I chop it up, I will say to the herb, Mother of Herb, bring calm and peaceful sleep to me tonight, good dreams, safety, and harmony. And then pour your hot water over it and let it sit for maybe at least 5 minutes. If you can let it sit for 10, that's even better, because that'll just give you a little bit more strength. So try to let it go for 10 minutes. And then drink it before you go to bed. I find that when I drink a tea, it usually doesn't take so long for it to start working. So maybe within 20 minutes to half an hour. If you go to bed straight away after you've drunk it, then you'll find that you should have a more peaceful sleep, or at least get some more sleep. And using the magic of that too means that if you're going to do any dream magic, so say you've got a question and you'd like to have it answered, you'd like your intuition to answer a question, because maybe you're too in your head about it and so you can't quite get in touch with your intuition any other way, and so you're hoping for a dream or a message to come through to you when you're sleeping. You can write your question down. When you do your tea, you will say that also to the herb. May you bring the answer to my question, and then ask the question of the herb. Whatever it is, tell me what to do about blah blah, or whatever it is as you're doing your spell to bless and infuse the herb with your intention, and then go to sleep and hopefully remember your dreams. And the answer will be there somewhere in the dream. And dreams can be a little tricky to interpret sometimes, but often when you ask a question, your subconscious mind will go to work to try to answer it the best way it can. So even if you don't get it in the first dream, if you keep asking the question every night, your subconscious mind's going to find different ways to try to give you the answer. So if you didn't get the message the first night, like you got a dream maybe and it just didn't make any sense, or you forgot a lot of it, so you still couldn't really unravel it, then go back to sleep, same intention, and allow your subconscious mind to maybe give you another version of it, because your subconscious mind will go, okay, you didn't get it the first time, so let's try something else. So you may find that you may have a series of dreams that have a similar repetitive theme, or some image or something appears in your dreams over the course of a week. You might have 2 dreams with similar imagery, or numbers might appear in your dream. Your subconscious mind will go to work anyway to try and give you the answer to your questions. So just persevere with that. And enjoy the tea. It really has a lovely taste. It's great with lemon balm as well. Lovely with chamomile, passion flower. So if you want to mix it with some of the other herbs for magical purposes or for helping you get to sleep, then certainly use it that way. It's great for digestion too. So if you're somebody that has troubles with your digestion, particularly at night, then it can help settle your tummy too. And enjoy the herb. Let me know how you go in the comments field below. If you want to know how to actually bring witchcraft into your life every day and have your practice as a daily practice, it's bringing it in, learning more about yourself, learning more about energy, and actually practicing the craft rather than just reading about it, actually putting those things into practice on a daily basis. Do take a look at the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. It is a 12-month course that will get you practicing the craft step by step. It's a slow process, so it's not a rush thing. You can't rush through it. I haven't actually constructed the course so that you can rush through it. You do actually have to slow down to at least on a monthly basis to be able to get through the course. But the whole point of slowing down and practicing is so that you can develop more skills in energy work, that you can spend more time working with deities, that you can spend more time working with spells and getting practical with it, essentially. That's the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. The link is in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.